I want to share our long studies in Kiaracondong. So that's collaboration between LIPI and Japan groups under Professor Furamisu. Yes, okay. Thank you. Okay, that is about Bandung City. Yep. Bandung City is already in the western part, middle from West Java, and this is our study locus in Kiaracondong. This is a slum area. Kiaracondong, Bandung City have population as 2.5 million, but and have 30 districts. And one of this district is Kiaracondong, have population about 140,000 people. And this area only have an area 6.2 quadrat kilometer. So this is very high populated area. So our study is mainly in this small river. We call it the Jondol River or Sekewalu River, and this is the hydrological point for the study here in upstream and here in downstream. But here we would study about the people who live here. Thanks. So this is an overview of sanitation. Of course, we know from the data from WHO that 2.5 billion of people in the world do not have proper sanitation facilities. So it's been 1 billion people to do open defecation. And the Nature magazine in July 2016 have already mentioned that 68% of rivers in Indonesia are highly polluted by domestic waste. And the infrastructure cost in Indonesia is very low, especially for the sanitation. Can we have a technology breakthrough to overcome this problem? So that's a big question. Next. So we have 24 hours observation in this small river. So the result we can see here. I don't know why it's maybe the resolution is not appropriate, but here we can see here in the upstream, and this is here in the downstream, and the flow rate time series. This is the flow rate in the downstream is higher than the upstream. It means something flowing or something discharged in fluid. So the water is the waste. Oh, thank you. Next. And this is your result actually. Yeah. This is the result from 24 hours observation about the people who live in this Jondol River. Here we can see the pH. Okay, it's still in normal, so 7 and above. But the nitrate and ammonium, the ammonium, you can see here the ammonium is above actually from the load, but the nitrate is still in. So we can see here in the class number 4. So it's still in this in the what do you call it, Pak? Baku mutu? The range of baku mutu. What is baku mutu? The quality standard of Indonesia. Okay, and this is the phosphate. You can see here the phosphate is above, and the COD is it's in the range of the class quality standard of water, surface water of class 4, 3 or 4. Okay, not too bad, but it's still we have to take care of this, this phosphate and ammonium. Yeah, and from the hydrological, if we can see here all the water or the soil water, the groundwater. So he can speak Indonesian. The groundwater is flowing here. So the people who have here wells along this river, you can imagine, this is have a discharge from their own, and this contaminated their wells. And we have already have a study that is 80% of the wells is contaminated with the E. coli. And this is from the daily water usage from the people in this area. And compare with people in Indonesia, maybe it is lower, but their activities in total average is about 90 liters per person per day. So they use clean water. But 40% is only for defecation, cleaning up, flushing. So it is a significant amount. And about 50% of the interviewees said that they use public toilet located directly nearby the Jondol River. Okay. So this is the situation of the public toilet they have. This is a very simple toilet with no water facilities. Everybody have to bring their own bucket. If they are in urgent, maybe they don't bring anything. So just put it there. Yeah, and they plug everything here. Okay, and they have to pay for their clean water much more than the people who have really a good house. They have to pay more because they have to pay here for this kind of water, clean water. And this is the situation of one of our study. This is a public toilet using by 10 households. They have well, and they have here a bathroom, and next. And here just simple something for toilet, for defecation. This is here just a hole. Yeah. So this is an idea to develop a dry toilet. We call it bio toilet, just using a box and put it some sawdust as a matrix to catch the feces and urine, and they will be fermented, degraded anaerobically to CO2 and water. So that's there will be a closed circle. So this is one that we have already applied to these people with 10 households. We applied a big bio toilet. Next. So this is the situation from before that you have seen the bird, and we just replace it with this. This is the well still there, and we just make it a bit better for bath, and then here is for toilet. This is the big hole of the toilet bowl, and the people 1 year using it. Very good. They like it, and the children playing with this all semi-automatic things. Always they all want to see how the pedal works. So the next is in 2016, Professor Yamauchi, you should maybe later on explain it. This is we have a research in public health, and here the result is a high level of personal hygiene awareness and the low consideration for appropriate wastewater treatment. Of course, there is no wastewater treatment in this area, and the child nutritional status seems to be generally good. This is only an overview, but then we have the results from last 2 months. We observed 260 children and the parents or the caretakers. We collected the data for body measurement and hand washing observation with WHO standard and hand bacteria sampling. And the result is a bit worrying. You can see here the stunting, the prospected stunting children is about 29% for boys and 25, and here in PAUD, so this is under 5 years old. And here in the elementary school, we have observed the school from class 2, so 2, 4, and 6. And the result is a bit worrying too, because it's 25% stunting. And this is obesity, but still there's obesity. This is one stunting and the other is obesity. The obesity is 10% and here is 7%. So I think it is a good data. Next. And the hand bacteria, so fast, 100% of the children have E. coli in their hand. After they hand washed with soap, this is the result. 86% children reduced after hand washing, reduce the bacteria, E. coli. So this is only not conclusion, not really a conclusion, just only a remark that Chandra River is polluted by domestic waste, and people behavior is important to take care of their sanitation quality. And this is still in the progress for the next study is sanitation and children health. How nutritional stunting is because of the nutrition or because of the sanitation? It seems it's because of the sanitation. Thank you.